Hey VC, what's up? We're back with part two here. So let's just kind of keep the ball rolling. Next one that we have here. Actually, I'm going to go to these two first because these are two others I was really excited about. Some other great reissues of some albums that have not been easy to find, but you can get them at a very reasonable price now as well. Stereolab. They are starting to reissue a good chunk of their stuff. Nice 2 LP sets. This one I always refer to just as Loop. But this is definitely one of my favorite Stereolab albums. And again, I think most of you are probably familiar with Stereolab. If you're not, it's very I don't even know how to describe it. Actually, just to go give it a listen, because I really don't know how to put it into words exactly. Kind of how Stereolab, how they are. It's almost like a vocal delivery. It's a female who sounds very, almost like Nico. You know, from like Nico on the Velvet Underground. Somewhat of that type of delivery, except she has a little bit smoother tone, but still that same type of sound. And then that, so again, just check it out if you don't know Stereolab. Great band, very influential band. And here's a copy of their album I usually refer to as Mars, but you can kind of see there. And again, very nice 2 LP set. Fantastic reissue. So make sure you grab your Stereolab stuff. Moving right along. The Rose Explodes. Again, not a band that's necessarily huge, but simply put, this is going to go into my synth pop section. So that's kind of the feel I get off of it. It's almost like an 80s synth pop type thing. Hadn't really heard of them before, but it was marked down 50% off, and so I checked out a couple songs, and it was pretty good stuff. Comes on a rose-colored vinyl, which again, here we go, the colored vinyl again. But definitely a neat album to check out if you like that 80s synth pop sound. And another one, while we're staying on that kind of that topic, if you will, is Blouse. And this is their debut album. I don't remember how many other albums they have out. Three? Not 100% sure. I'm actually I just discovered them not too long ago. But this is a very, very good album. And again, this is going into my synth pop section. So when I listen to this, I kind of get, I'm not saying it sounds like them, but the feel that I get from them is like a washed out beach house type of synth feel, which is the stuff I love because it takes me back to the 80s in a modern day way. So that's Blouse. Picked up a good replacement clean copy of Peter Gabriel. Again, his classic there. Very nice to find this mint copy. Great stuff on here. Probably my favorite song off this album is Game Without Frontiers. Very, very cool song there. Some good stuff kind of in the, what I refer to kind of that late 70s, early 80s kind of hard rock. Legs Diamond. A diamond is a hard rock. I've known Legs Diamond, was not familiar with this album though, so I saw it, just kind of gave it a listen in the store, and it was really good stuff, so definitely picked that up too. But again, just kind of your straightforward hard rock stuff there. Oh, this is a good kind of go back to your, or my, I should say, high school days. Keith Sweat, Gonna Make You Sweat, or Make You Sweat, 12-inch single. This is really good stuff. This is some of the big stuff that we used to play a lot back when I was in high school. So love this song. And I always associate this song too with those of you that may be Sinbad fans, the old comedian. He did a bit one time in one of his stand-ups. He was making fun of Keith Sweat about how Keith Sweat couldn't dance, and he really couldn't either. And actually, for that matter, Keith Sweat really couldn't sing, so to speak, but he made fantastic music. He was kind of like one of those, I guess maybe like a Sade type of effect, where if you compare his voice to others that can really kind of sing, you say, oh yeah, he can't sing, but he makes so much better music than you do, one of those kind of guys, and his voice just really worked well with what he did. And yeah, but Sinbad, he said he made fun of him in this bit, and the song that he made fun of him to is this "Make You Sweat." So now every time I hear this song, you know, it just rings all the way back to me watching that special 20 years ago, and just makes me crack up, and great stuff. So that's a nice addition. Another one here, John Anderson. Some just good old 80s stuff here. Actually, one I wasn't as familiar with, but I had heard a couple of tracks off this before and decided to pick it up. But really, to some degree, kind of almost elevator 80s music, almost messing around with the 70s soft rock type of feel, but not quite, you know, not quite like Ambrosia soft or Stephen Bishop soft, but still. So just kind of a fun pickup there. Here's one that was kind of a blind buy. Starkweather and the Overmars. Split. I just saw that album cover in the store and saw that it had been marked down to like $3. And so I gave it a little bit of a listen right there in the store, and it was really great stuff. Just kind of some slightly different kind of metal is what it boils down to. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first two songs I listened to, so I went ahead and picked it up. But that was another good addition. One more CD I'll show, because this is one that I've wanted for quite some time. Ready for the World. I'm sure Billy Crayoni and Adam, you're definitely feeling me very strong on this one. One of my favorite 80s bands. You know, all kinds of great stuff, but just that perfect 80s dance, R&B type of stuff. I mean, songs like Digital Display, Deep Inside Your Love, Oh Sheila, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. This album is fantastic. And I've just had the hardest time finding this CD, so it was nice to pick up a copy of that. And last but not least, we have Matmos here, The Marriage of True Minds. This is another one that's somewhat weird to kind of put into words describing what it is. Really, on this one, I probably recommend more so just kind of looking up a couple of videos here on YouTube, because they're definitely a little different. Again, I'd heard one or two tracks and, you know, kind of thought it was interesting, and then when they had this marked 50% off, I was like, another good use of credit. So I went ahead and picked that up as well. So there you go. That's part 2. I think that's pretty much all the new stuff. So I should have some more stuff coming in. Like I said, I sold some things this weekend and already did some purchases. And maybe I'll kind of go through at some point in time too, and maybe show you some of the things I've been changing around with my collection, just because it'd be kind of fun to share it with people. Swapping out all of my old sleeves for all, you know, Blake sleeves. So that's been a kind of a part of the nice process, and changing out each album and, you know, checking every single one and all that good stuff. So been enjoying that process so far as well too. I'm also putting together a pretty nice trade pile, so I'll try to do a video there as well, because I'm sure some of the things I have here, people in the VC would definitely, you know, maybe need some to fill in a couple of holes in their collection here or there. So I'll try to get around to doing that as well. But anyway, thanks VC, thanks for watching as always. Let me know what you think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys and gals.